The Battle of Steelsmith.
드워프
Led
도시를
by Talia, the
침략하기
brutal evil's army
시작했다.
had reached the dwarven town of
All right, you lazy buggers, get ready. That evil horde is going to show up with that pointy-eared cow any moment now. But Steelsmith is a fortress like none they've ever seen. So, take your positions and don't
첫
forget
번에는 책
the
밟히면
elf is
누구니?
mine. I'm going to make slippers out of her ears. Did you hear the rumbling?
하긴 테크를 처음부터
I
타니까.
feel it in my right corn. Send out the scouts and prepare the death hammer!
Finally, the time of the great battle was at hand. Talia's troops had taken the quickest route from the Ash Spring swamplands, and they were full of anger and determination to win this final confrontation.
I wouldn't say that. I'm still trying to persuade myself to return to the forces of good.
Okay. A part of Talia burned with anger and determination to win this final
숫자 안 해서
confrontation.
그런 것도 있다고요?
Another wanted to
아
form
근데 자꾸
work
본진이
groups.
털리는 걸
Another
어떡해.
a bonsai garden.
Ugh, ignore my little moments. I'm going to crush that god's damned dwarf. He's made his last stupid comment about elves. I'm going to make gloves out of his beard.
What's this whole thing about everybody using bits of their opponents for slippers or gloves? That's incredibly unhygienic. The
빨리 해.
time had come. Talia began to raise a great army for the erratic evil.
던전 키퍼 신작이냐고요? 아니요. 워크래프트 3 리포지드인데요. 최신 고전 게임.
The excavation happy evil came upon a room in which some dwarves were trapped. No matter how they got there, they didn't look at all grateful.
뭐야 여기? 얘네들은 여기 왜 갇혀 있어? 네, 들어가세요. 뛰어다니라고, 걷지 말고. 뛰어. 집을 어디다 지어줄까? 뛰어다니라고. 이거 리멀드라고요? 아니요, 워크 유즈 모드인데요. 재밌는 것 같은데 아리까리하다고. 그냥 시간 잘 가는 게임은 괜찮은 게임 아닌가요? 시간 확실히 잘 가는데? 공룡 나오냐고? 땅 파면 가끔 공룡 나옴.
Hey, Talia, open those pointy ears of yours. I have a surprise.
이거는 내비뒀다가 나중에 파는 식으로 해야겠다.
Something will change.
지금 파봐야 뭐
Come on,
이거
men!
어차피 공간 하나 털고서 가니까
Hammer!
By the goddess.
시나리오 하나당
Grimly had
하나씩
had a gigantic hammer built.
해작 게임.
The Death Hammer. This caused not only a disturbance in the force, but also in the ground, causing a massive earthquake. The effect on the dungeon was clearly noticeable. The dungeon heart in particular could only withstand but a few such blows.
How do you like that, you damned evil brute? Now, we just have to take a few minutes to rewind. But it was
봉급
damn well
삭감.
worth
그게
it.
저희 봉급 삭감합니다.
Stay and enjoy the show. Evil
25일에
In his
아우터
own
월드.
lovingly insulting manner, Grimly made it clear to Talia and the perplexed Evil that pulling back would not be an option. The giant hammer had to be destroyed.
We can't stay here. That thing has to be destroyed. After analyzing it briefly, I've discovered a great weakness.
Threw something through the 2-meter-wide cooling vent to destroy the reactor?
What? Nonsense! The thing is standing right there, so we can smash it to pieces.
Oh, why did I expect
빨리 요거 자원 먼저
sophisticated
먹어야 돼.
tactics when I'm hanging around with bloodthirsty, not exactly intelligent evil creatures?
크리면 고블린이 먹자.
Yeah?
집에 들어가서 잠깐 요양하고. 그러네. 던전 입구로 이어지는 길을 막을 수는 없습니다. 여기 왜 빨간불 들어왔지? 전차기들이 묘를 파서 언데드들이 죽더라도 돌아와서
And
재생할 수
again, the
있도록.
exploratory evil dug up a few trapped dwarves. Obviously, getting trapped while digging seemed to be the order of the day around here.
저거를 개발을 해야지 언데드를 뽑을 수 있나? 아, 생겼다. 벤시.
There are
빨리 해,
enemies
빨리.
in your dungeon.
Me.
봉급이 얼마인지 표시 안 돼 있네. 레벨이 높으면 올라가긴 할 텐데. 기본 봉급.
Payday.
으아! 여기서 알아서 지가 챙겨가는구나. 벤시가 제일 비싸네. 이거 어떻게 썼었지?
I knew you'd need me.
피 잠깐 채우고 있고. 금강은 많네. 돈이 부족하진 않네요.
Shoot him.
그건 뭐지? 죽음의 망치. 작동 시간까지 1분?
Daughter, reconsider your deeds. You can still turn back.
No one need die today. Except
빛에 다니까
disgustingly
기절하네.
evil creatures, perhaps, but certainly neither Grimly nor you.
This bloke is more stubborn than those phone marketing people who are always trying to get me to buy some shite.
I too think that we should maybe rethink this.
안
It is now
닿잖아요.
time for dwarves to die. Command me. Everything good must die.
NC가 방역 공격하니까 좀 편하네. 감기 조심하라고요? 요즘 일교차가 심해가지고 밤에 잘 때 조심해야겠더라고.
We're going to tear that damn dungeon apart.
Take that!
이거 뭐라고?
So much for your death hammer, Grimly. Oh, did we break your toy? Are you going to cry like a little baby? Boo-hoo-hoo.
You'll pay for that. Don't be giving yourselves any medals yet. The Dwarven Empire will strike back. Of that you can be sure.
We could still solve this peacefully. You? Now? Really? In my moment of triumph? There is nothing you can't ruin, is there? Sorry. Holy crap!
제
You're even
이중인격
good
됐나
to
봐.
me! Sister, you have some real issues. I have to go take care of a dwarven king and tear his city apart. Follow me. To
네, 다중이
Stilsmith.
됐어요.
It's payday.
월급날이 제일 싫어.
I will destroy this land. Hasta la vista, baby.
그런 데서 자원 약탈 못하나? 이런 거 금 같은 거?
What do you want me to do?
그러면 일단 다 파.
Hey, Talia. Did you really think I
아,
didn't have
공사하는데
another
오시면
race
어떡해요.
for you? I had a second
아이
Death
참.
Hammer built. It will
이제
tear
작업
your dungeon
시작했는데.
apart. Move it, men.
Another one of those things? Ah, damn it all anyway. Get ready for impact!
With a kaboom, the second death hammer hit on the ground and sent its destructive waves toward the dungeon. The dungeon heart groaned under the blow. This death hammer also had to be destroyed quickly
난리 났네.
in order to save the dungeon heart.
Just to make sure nothing happens to my poor little hammer, I also built an SLD-26 magical tower shield generator. So knock yourselves out.
Generously,
힐러가
the
없어갖고
foolish
버티겠네.
dwarf King Grimly revealed the safety mechanisms to the listening and taking notes evil. Before the second death hammer could be turned off, a team would have to land on Endor. I mean, the eager for a Star War evil had to destroy the magic shield.
Right then. First, we'll destroy the magical tower, and then Death Hammer number 2. No problem. We're good at breaking things. Orders.
이게 아이 묘하게 안 되네. 아이 위치 잘못 잡았네. 저는 스팀에서 받아서 모르겠네요.
It's payday.
길은 다 꼬아놨고.
And again, the exploratory evil dug up a few trapped dwarves. Obviously, getting trapped while digging seemed to be the order of the day around here.
What? I knew you'd need me. What do you want me to do? I am the queen.
이거 못 잡나? 이거 맞네. 아, 잡아 죽을걸.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Evil will triumph! Ouch! Thanos must die!
함정 깔자 빨리.
Good will fall!
속도가 느린데 조금 더 지워야 되나? 아, 또 들어와.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Who do you want, Dad?
얘도 업그레이드 하면은 딜이 꽤 나오던데. 데이터 없어. 응? 이 정도면 맞는데? 위로 가자.
Payday.
돈이
These
부족하다고?
cowardly dwarves have actually blown up the bridge. I mean, it's good for my ego to be feared
Oh,
that
뭐야.
greatly, but how are we gonna get through there now?
아, 딴짓하다가. 아. 하나 괜히 죽었네. 얘도 죽었네.
The half-blind evil had yet to find another way over the demolished bridge.
피 채울
Had it
동안
even
이쪽으로
really
가지도
searched
못하겠다.
for one?
갇혔어.
Needing an alibi, it quickly sent a few creatures swarming out as a vanguard.
던전 꾸미는 거면 재밌겠을 텐데 지상 돌아다니는 거 귀찮다고요? 맞아요. 던전만 꾸미는 거면은 되게 재밌게 했을 것 같은데. 네, 그렇게만 하면은 너무 던전 키퍼 같아가지고 그것 때문에 이렇게 한
I'll
걸까?
show you where the hammer hangs. So, second verse, same as the first.
Right, I get it. There used to be a bridge there and now it's gone. Boo hoo hoo, what shall I do, and so on and so forth. But honestly, crying isn't going to help anything here. Have a look around.
뒤잡고
Make
있어.
a few notes. There's sure to be another way. Big stones bring big luck, if you get this subtle as a kick in the teeth hint.
벤시는 언제더라 힐을 못 받나봐. 던전 키퍼요? 뭐 유명한 거니까 이름은 알고 있지.
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Evil will triumph. Drop me on the enemy.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
And stay down. The evil energy grows stronger. Tell me what to do.
엥, 벤시 죽었어. 내려, 나 일어나. 아, 노라고. 그래, 내가 하나 죽었네.
For evil. Ouch! Ouch! Death from above.
빨리 뛰어.
The Deathly Pale Evil had erected a cemetery. From now on, it could supply its own walking dead. Practically enough, heroes who had kicked the bucket were dropped here and then turned into brainless zombies. As an alternative, banshees could also be inspired to join the Burning Evil's
벤시
army.
피가 부족한 게 좀 아쉬운데. 죽으면은 다시 뭐 부활해서 뛰어와.
Who do you want kill?
It's payday.
am the Queen of Evil. I am the Queen of Evil. Good will fall.
The having a look around evil's army had discovered a stone heap. Just a little brute force, and it would fall into the ravine to form something like a bridge. Computer game logic.
얘 미국 가겠네.
I am the evil.
나레이터 짜증난다고요? 계속 나한테 뭐라고 하잖아. 괜히 쟤 어떻게 살아있냐? 피가 보이지도 않는데. 타이밍이 조금 안 좋아져.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I am the evil.
이건 조금 아픈데. 그래도 3레벨이라?
What can I do for you? Time to take out the trash. Destroy them all!
그림자 따다하다.
What can I do for you?
Hey! Hands off my SLD-26 magical tower shield generator!
Hey, Grimly. Your toys break easily. My pals barely got their hands on it and it broke. So, people, let's have a look at this second death hammer, shall we?
You keep your hands to yourself and I'll bite your fingers off, you goddamn wench!
레벨 높으니까 그냥 딜찍로 해버리네.
Prepare the death hammer!
Grimly seemed a little desperate upon seeing the occasionally gigging as a stand-up comedian evil turned out to be a brilliant strategist. It relentlessly sent its armies towards the second death hammer.
Thanos must die.
얘도 왜 오다 말지?
I want Tanos's head. Oh, these things are pretty fragile, aren't they? Grimly, I think I accidentally broke both your hammers. I'm so sorry.
I'll strangle you in my bare hands, Gil. You god's damn disgusting.
In order to make sure we don't have to cut out all of Grimly's cursing, I'll just take over here. The brilliant evil had succeeded. The second dwarven hammer was also history, and its army marched inexorably towards the dwarven town of Stilsmith. Something else permeated the smell of metalworking that wafted from the city towards the dungeon. The smell of the dwarves' fear.
For good reason, too. We're going to tear the city apart. We could still return to the side of good. Let me think about it for a second. No.
Hey, Talia, I have a surprise for you. You know that all good things come in threes?
Honestly, do you have another one of those damn death hammers?
A death hammer? Ha! I have 3 death hammers!
What? The whole thing times 3? Not very imaginative, if you ask me. You are so...
Stop! Hammer time!
Together, the 3 death hammers had a lot more power than a single one.
세
It
개요.
would certainly be better for the dungeon heart if they too were quickly put out of action.
한 마리 피가 션션한데. 어서 오세요. 문이 공성된보다 더 따뜻하네.
Good will fall.
이거 잡으면 제가 튀어나오는 걸까? 벤시 한 마리는 또 언제 미국 갔대?
Evil energy grows stronger.
So, that's the way you want it. I'll take care of you myself. For death and glory, the horn of Grimly Hammerhand shall sound in the deep one last time. Men, let this be the hour when we draw swords together. Now for wrath, now
아니
for ruin,
발판까지 하네.
and the Red Dawn!
Finally, meet Grimly. Your final hour has come.
피해요. 투성으로. 못 피하네 이거. 천천히 그린 거 아니냐고요? 아니야, 최대한 빨리 피했는데. 무시하고 얘만 때리긴 너무 아프다.
Good will fall.
You pay for this, you damn brat!
With these words, Grimly the Dwarven King breathed his last.
A well-earned victory for evil. Ha! All the legends and stories that revolve around good heroes. Utter nonsense. In the end, evil will always triumph. Time to enjoy my victory.
마그니 사망.
Talia, what have you done? You killed Grimly. I will have to punish you for this. Stay where you are. I'll be there in a couple of hours.
Apparently, Tanos was anything but enthusiastic about his foster daughter's deeds. The insightful evil knew that a confrontation was not yet advisable and ordered Talia to travel west, always west.
We could always wait for Father and try to explain everything to him. Oi, 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 oh, come on. Even my good side can't be that naive. He'll skin me alive if he gets his hands on me. There's no way I should get anywhere near him until his anger has cooled. Oh, unfortunately, I'm afraid I have to agree with my evil me. We should let the grass grow over the whole thing first.
Oh, good and evil in agreement. A rare stroke of luck, I'd say. So it was time to run. Here, the only problem was, as usual, his own death. After the Dwarven King Grimly suffered a premature death at the hands of the hero-beating evil's armies, the dark elf Talia got herself out of dodge. She took the evil creatures and retreated into the tunnels and mines of Steelsmith, which were connected to the most remote places in the world. The hasty departure proved to be very wise indeed, for shortly
그러게,
afterwards,
엄청 화났네.
Tanos appeared on the scene, and with him, a mighty army of good. When he found his dwarven friend's lifeless body, he screamed his pent-up anger out into the world, as overly emotional heroes are often prone to do. A few hours later, Tanos gathered with his two remaining comrades and commanders in his tent. We will now repeat approximately what was said. I, the evil will destroy us. We are lost. Wail, wail, and so on. In the end, Tanos called his fellow soldiers to order and commanded them to return to their respective empires and strengthen their defenses. So it was time to do what all good folks do: hide themselves behind thick walls in fear and hope that the storm would pass them by and hit the others. How exceedingly honorable. In the meantime, Tanos sent out some spies to track down his evil student. The Dark Elf had, by then, beaten her way through the mines of Steelsmith, accidentally awakened an army, and fled from a whip-swinging
채찍을 휘두르는
demon.
악마.
The usual stuff
드워프
that happens
터널을
when traveling
지나면은
through
흔히 생기는
dwarven
일이래.
tunnels. At least they had left Tanos and the armies of good far behind them, and now moved almost unmolested through the countryside, determined to continue spreading chaos and horror.
그 반지.
The end of Burger's End. After Grimly's inglorious end, the insidious evil's army had gone through the mines of Steelsmith to escape Tanos's armies and his wrath. The old shafts brought them close to the busy town of Burger's End.
나머지는 내일 합시다. 이게 캠페인이 생각보다 시간을 많이 잡아먹어가지고. 광역 피해를 줄 수 있는 근접 전투원. 뭐 캠페인마다 계속 뭐 하나씩 해금해주네. 안 된다고? 돼! 이건 뭐야? 찐막하고 가라고? 찐막하기에는 시간이 너무 오래 걸리는걸. 캠페인당 1시간 꼴이야. 그러면은 안녕히 주무세요.